So today we will talk about seller closing process. So you listed your house, you received an offer, you accepted it, you've got the deposit in, the deal is firm. Congratulations. A major work has been done, but there's still more to do. So after all your celebrations, there are a few things that you have to remember and make sure you follow up. So let's list them down. The first, speak to your bank. Try to understand how much mortgage is left and what are the penalties that are involved. Second, hire a lawyer for the closing process. This is very important because lawyer is the one who will take over the process from here and start working on your behalf. All the documentations have to be passed to them so that they know all the details and they can help you with the closing process. Third thing, very important, buyer revisits. Buyers have the right to visit the home 2 to 3 times depending on what you've agreed upon on the agreement. And during these revisits, you want to give them the same feel that they had the first time they visited the home and fell in love with it, right? Sometimes this is where some of the sellers make a mistake. They move away all the staging, they move away all the good decoration that they have in the home. And now the next visit, when the buyer comes in, they're surprised. You don't want to surprise buyers. You want this process to be very smooth. And again, you want someone walking into this house to be in love with this house, have a very good feel about you. So please take care of that. And then you also have to consider your closing date and inform all the utilities, right? Call your hydro, call your water services, call the rental services, right? You might have a hot water tank which is rental. Let them know about your moving date, inform them the day of closing, and they might ask you about the new buyer's information and their lawyer's information. Keep that handy all the time so you can pass it on to them so it's smooth and seamless. You might also want to send the rental agreements to the to your lawyer so that they can share it with the other party and they can proceed with the process at their end. And now let's talk about the last and final thing, which is your move, right? As you're trying to cut off the utilities at your end as a seller, you have to start looking at taking over the utilities where you're moving. You also might have to think about some of the renovation activities you may want to do before you move into the new house. And then finally the move, right? So account for the moving expenses as well as the closing expenses so that there are no surprises. I have other videos which talk about closing expense and what is involved and all the details. You can definitely have a look at those. And if any further questions, feel free to reach out. It's Dan Bacheer from Right at Home Realty, your friendly neighborhood realtor.